Hi there, my name is Lacey Wen. I am a senior at Whitworth University, graduating in the class of 2020. And this past semester, I was also a part of the CASP group of 2020. I'm talking to you guys today about some of the reasons why I think you should go on CASP. If right now you are sitting in your seat and you're thinking and debating whether or not you should go on this trip, let me tell you that you most definitely should. Um, One of the reasons why I think you should go on this trip is because I think it's a great way to improve your Spanish. Let me tell you guys that before going on CASP, I only had taken two Spanish classes. I'm not a Spanish major. I'm most definitely not even a Spanish minor. Um, but I just had room in my schedule and I wanted to learn Spanish. That was a goal of mine that I had before I left college. And so I took 201 and 301 and then I just went for it and went on the trip. And even though the first 3 weeks of language school were really hard, and there were a lot of days, even during my time with my host family, where I had really bad language fatigue, going on CASP helped me learn Spanish so fast. And honestly, you can sit and read textbooks and you can go to lectures and you can go to even live labs, but nothing will help you in the way that full immersion does with your Spanish. Um, if you ask Kim or whoever showing you this, like Kim can definitely vouch for the growth in my Spanish. And now, like, I can have full on conversations. I'm thinking about applying for jobs as a translator. So, Spanish growth is one of the best ways or one of the most positive aspects of the CAFS trip. Another thing I think, another reason why I think that you should go on CASP is that it, I think experiential learning is one of the best ways to learn. Right now, maybe you guys have taken classes on the history of Latin America, or maybe you've read a lot about what's going on in Latin America with immigration, different political situations. Maybe you know a little bit about the history between the US and Central America. But it won't click in your head if you don't get that experiential learning. With experiential learning, you're learning in the textbooks, but you're also hearing stories from real people. And it brings the material to life. So for me, learning a lot about, for example, the situation in Nicaragua and the US involvement in the dictatorships in Nicaragua, and then hearing stories from actual Nicaraguans about why they had to flee from their home and like the political violence that they experienced, that is what really helped me to learn a lot, and it allowed the information to click in a way that it never could in a classroom. And then lastly, another reason why I think you should go on CASP is that if you're interested in growing spiritually or growing in your worldview, which I know is so cheesy, but CASP will push you and will change you so much, but in such a beautiful way. For me, one of the best things that I love about CASP is the way that it challenged me to think about my faith, my role as a Christian, my role as an American, and what does it mean to seek justice, to do justice, to pursue reconciliation and peace. In Guatemala, we talk a lot about really, really, really hard things. We hear a lot of hard stories of people who have been through so much, and oftentimes at the hands of our own government. But my faith and my worldview was pushed to change, but I'm a better person because of it. So, those are just some of the reasons why I think you should apply on CASP. It's definitely life changing. And I would say don't worry about your Spanish level, because as someone with only 201 and 301, wasn't a Spanish major, wasn't even a Spanish minor, I was completely fine and I survived. So you should talk to Kim right after this video and sign up right now. Adios, ciao.